Hello people, this is MegaPhilX again, and this time we're playing the final stage of Mega Man Unlimited, and this stage is more of a, like I said, is more of a story stage. So you get here and you think that this is gonna be the final Wily battle, so you're stuck up on energy and everything. And then you go down and there's like all these doors blocking access to God knows what, right? So there's kind of a build up here. That's the idea of this stage. And here we have some items. We're gonna still do it. I remember, I will always remember, after we released the game, there was this race going on Twitch of people racing to complete the game blind for the first time. And Mega Man Unlimited is really not meant for such a thing. It's meant to be kind of a longer Mega Man game than the others. So doing a race for it blindly is kind of insane. But man, I remember it was at that time I was very tired from making the game, and I didn't want to see people's gameplay of it, because I was scared of people encountering bugs, and I would be like, oh no, there's a bug, we have to fix it. But I remember I started looking at gameplay like that when they did that race, and well, it was after the race, and I watched Emerald Sniper was the one who finally finished the game. He was super tired, and I remember watching his reaction to the following boss, and I was so excited to see his reaction, and that his reaction was exactly what I was looking for. I wanted people to feel like shocked when they see this. Oh my god, it's Zero. It is the prototype Zero. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? So KG Inafune once said that Zero wouldn't kill Mega Man, wouldn't kill anyone. So if you don't do anything, he just stands there, looks at you. But if you start moving, then there it is. He starts to like kick your ass in self-defense if you want. Doing this, when you fire at him, if he will just deflect your shots. This is an idea of Jean-Simon, if I remember right. When he was programming him, he had a lot of fun doing it. So the idea is that, like, his idea was that, hey, he could just deflect your shot, like you just fire at him and he just waves his arm and just deflects them. So now the prototype malfunctioned. Thankfully, Wily steals the prototype and leaves you with no arm, with one arm less. Well, basically you're lacking one arm, and you have to escape. I've always liked the escape sequences from Metroid games, so this is exactly from that. I've always thought that it was interesting to have that in a Mega Man game, but they almost never do it. They did it in some of the Game Boy games. I think they did it in 5 or 4? I don't remember. But yeah, I've always liked that kind of thing. It kind of emphasis. It puts the emphasis on the bad situation you're in. So people are like, when they see this, they're like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? What's going on? And here we go. We finished Mega Man Unlimited, and during the ending, I'm gonna talk about a lot of things that are not necessarily related to the ending. I just want to say a few things left. So yeah, alright. So I just want to talk about roughly like what one day during the production of this game was. Typically what would happen is like every day, at least once a day, I would do some work on Mega Man Unlimited. Like I would draw some sprites, I would edit some of the assets like text files, sprites files, all kinds of things. And I would do a little bit of testing if Jean-Simon had made a change. So he would tell me like every time he did something new, I would take some time to test it, and I would write, you know, bugs if I found one, which I almost always found some of them. And yeah, so almost every day I would do something on Mega Man Unlimited. Over the course of those roughly 5 years, that's what happened. In the last few weeks of making the game, I was laid off from my day job, normal job, and that was a very big thing in my life. I basically used a couple months between my layoff and the release of this game to just go ahead and finish the game. So I talked with Jean-Simon and Gab, and we just went ahead and did it because we were all tired of doing it. And also I had interviews at some places that they wouldn't accept me having a personal project at home while I was working there. So we had to do it. So that's why there was like a few things that were not completely finished when the game came out. One thing is that when the game came out, there was so much love from everyone that played the game that made me feel a lot better, even though I lost my job. It was an amazing, like, I couldn't believe how many people liked the game, and I was very impressed by that. I didn't expect all of that. So thank you to everyone who helped by playing the game. No, seriously, when I say thanks for playing, I really mean it. It's something that I'm very grateful for. As a game designer, the best thing that can possibly happen is have a lot of people playing a game and love it and play it, you know, hardcore and high level play is the most beautiful thing that can ever happen. That never happened to me in my game design career before Mega Man Unlimited, so it's one of the things that I'm the most grateful for. Another thing, the ending of this game is meant to be a bridge to the X series, while also finishing the game, as you can see right now, with light-hearted, you know, a light-hearted kind of deal, like a Saturday morning cartoon, like a classic Mega Man is supposed to end. Yeah, so basically the idea is that the virus that Wily created is actually the Maverick virus, and basically Dr. Light gets the idea for X by taking a look at how Mega Man resisted the Maverick virus. So it's kind of like Mega Man and Wily's virus are the things that are responsible for creating X, because X is also kind of immune to the virus, right? Kind of. You can get affected by it, but you know what I mean. I like this picture of, like all the pictures in the ending, I drew it on paper before I did the pixel art for it, for them. I liked designing the kids there, drawing the kids because they're cute. Like a lot of things happened while I was working on this game. I got married. Our beautiful daughter was born. My life completely changed from when I started this to when I ended this, and it's not even over. I'm still doing some things with it, one way or another. I want to say a very big thanks to Jean-Simon, Gabriel, who did most of the programming in the game. I gotta remember, you guys, I'm not a programmer. I'm a game designer. I learned a hell of a lot about programming during the development of this game, and I'm very grateful for that as well. So yeah, thanks a lot to Jean-Simon and Gabriel. One thing I can tell you about this credit screen is that the first time when I was testing the game, the first time I've actually been able to complete the game from start to finish, and I saw this credit screen with Kevin's awesome, wonderful music playing. I actually cried a little bit. I was like, hey, this is actually turning into a game, and it's pretty good. It's very Kevin is another person I'd like to thank, and Jan, one of my friends who made the music, who made some of the music. You guys make amazing music, way better than what I do, and it's a great pleasure to be able to have your music in there. It kind of makes almost like it makes half the game. I want to thank everyone who helped me test the game, especially Star Sims Universe, N64 Mario, Nico from the Retro Job and the Snubsters.com, who helped me test the additional features after release, and my wife for putting up with me all this time with this project that would never end. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this Let's Play of the game, and I'll probably make other videos about some of the other features when I get the time. Maybe Whirlpool Man stage, and Endless Attack maybe. And watching this is really brings back memories. I'm just gonna shut up now and let you enjoy the end. Hey, it's over. Alright guys, we're gonna see the ending, the real secret ending. This cutscene actually was added later. I originally didn't necessarily plan to do it. My friend Jean-Philippe helped me with the pacing of the ending, because it was kind of all over the place in my mind at first. So you see here, Dr. Light finds out how much potential Mega Man's kind of AI, if you can say, has about countering the virus. So it's kind of the basis for X. And we're done. Alright, so thank you for watching this Let's Play, and thank you for bearing with me. I kind of learned a little bit about Let's Plays as I went here, so see you next time for the next video. Bye.